Hey guys, good morning. This is Diary of a Coach, episode 277. 277. 277. How are you today? It's TGIF. Today is Friday or Friday. It's a beautiful Friday morning. This is coming to you live from the Federal Capital City, Abuja, in Nigeria, in West Africa, just before I take off to Bauchi in the northeast zone of Nigeria. How are you today? This morning's episode is titled Business is Local. Business is Local. I'm excited that my new book is about to pop out. My 10th book. I'm a 10-time author now. I'm happy. My 10th book is titled Based on Logistics, and I'm trying to share common sense tricks that can help you grow business from Nigeria. I found in my work with CEOs and businesses that many times there are just some logical things that we ignore that makes us suffer in business. I was speaking on AIT yesterday on Money Line with Nancy Ilo, and I was talking about the fact that many business owners are emotional about their business and sentimental, and that is very unfortunate. When you are growing a brand, you should be emotional about the brand, but you cannot afford to be sentimental about the brand. Being emotional about your brand is that you have an attachment to the brand, you have a passion for your work, you have a passion for your customers, you are all out to protect your intellectual property, you're all out to protect your brand elements, you're all out to protect your content and all those stuff. But if you're sentimental, what that means is you probably are not doing the right things at the right time in the right way. So it means that you're not observing rules, compliance issues, personnel issues, performance issues, cutting costs, increasing your profit margin. When you don't do these things, you realize that you are being sentimental, and that will hurt your business. You need to always remember that you must be emotional about your brand, but you cannot be sentimental about the brand. Now, if that's the case, what does it mean for business to be local? You see, irrespective of how you play, there is a primary geographical location that your business thrives in. I wrote about this in my book, My Valleys. I also wrote about this in my book, But What Do I Know? I said that there is a local presence that your business shares. Even for those of you that think you're doing business online is local. That is why some of you are thriving better on Instagram, but you're struggling on Facebook. Some people are thriving on LinkedIn, and they're suffering on Instagram. Some people are doing better on Snapchat, but they are not able to perform on Instagram. So by that sense itself, business is local. If you are offline like we are, you find out that there is a location that is promising for your business. It took a while for me to understand this. When I came into Abuja in 2011, and for the first 4 years, I was hustling and toiling. By 2015, I understood the methodology of Abuja, and I found that in Abuja, and by Abuja here means Federal Capital City of Nigeria in West Africa, I found out that relationship thrives, grows business. It was a matter of trust. It was a matter of one-on-one relationship and contact. Meanwhile, where I was coming from, Lagos, the commercial nerve center of Nigeria, which is in the southwest of Nigeria, all you needed to have was a brand. You needed to just, once you were perceived as a big name, you would get traffic. That's the Lagos model and methodology. So you find out that localization of your strategy is what will help your business grow. That's why if you observe in 2020, almost 100% of our programs are Abuja based, with about 2% or 3% online. We don't have an external location for our subcar classes or programs. It's intentional. We decided to localize our operations because we found that this is the market that gives us the biggest return on investment. So we pushed our investment and our focus on this market. That is what it means for business to be local. Local here means there is a principal location that serves your business. Now, somebody will tell me, but I have different locations I'm doing business and they are all paying off. It's possible. But guess what? The strategy you use in one location may not be the same strategy you use in another location, which means for every local place, there is a strategy that you are using that is working for you. In Lagos, for instance, when it has to do any time I'm doing online stuff, is Lagos. Pastor Olokure says, are you really offline? Pastor Olokure, I'm actually stronger offline than online. In Abuja. In Lagos, I'm stronger online than offline. Subcar is stronger online than offline. BSG is stronger online than offline. That is why when I look at my statistics on Instagram and I'm following my data, I find that I have a huge following and even viewership and even following of my post and my work is highest in Lagos than anywhere else in the world. In fact, there was a time when I had Lagos first, UK, some cities in the UK. I think there was one time when my viewership was very high in Liverpool, even above Abuja. I was in awe. So, localization of your business strategies is very important. What this means is, if I want to serve the Lagos market something, I need to find a way to take it online. Because the guys in Abuja prefer to see me, or they prefer to have it offline. And so if I'm building an Abuja strategy, it has to be offline. This helps you to tune your service and your product so that you can reach the customers that you really want to serve and those that can afford you. Don't forget, your customer is the person that can afford you. So these are some of the things I discussed in my book based on logistics. The book is a 10-chapter book. Yesterday, I was going through the manuscript and I was shaking my head that I think I underpriced my book. I think so. You know why? When I looked at the content I have written in this book, I'm telling myself, why am I giving this level of content for only 3,000 naira pre-order? Because even the 6,000 naira launching fee or commercial fee of the book, honestly, is an underpriced value. But I have determined to leave it that way. There would be a hardcover version. The price of that I don't know yet until my publisher is done producing the paperback. So if you want to pre-order, I'll advise you to send your monies now. It is only 3K to pre-order based on logistics. The moment the book comes out from the press, it goes to 6,000 naira only, paperback. And then the hardcover, the price will be determined a bit later. Because already, and I thank God for this, some corporate organizations sent me a message yesterday too. They want copies for the end of this year, the end of 2020. 2 companies have already told me they want copies for 2020 December. They want to share souvenirs, and they specifically asked for hardcover version. So I'm excited that my book that is yet out is already being pre-ordered by corporates for their hampers. That tells you that I have been trusted in the industry of business development and business growth. My passion is to see businesses grow. I love businesses growing. That is why my businesses are growing. I am so in touch with tools and strategies that make a business grow. Provided, and I normally tell clients this, provided you are ready to do the work, your business will show it. But if you're looking for someone to do the work for you, your business will also show it. So if you have not pre-ordered based on logistics, the details will be put in the comment section. Send your 3K today and tie down your slot. You will not regret it. I bet you will not regret it, because this book is a lot of content in terms of business. I even shared my proprietary tools in the book. The Wheel of Business that we created in 2019 is in the book. The procedure, the process, and the wheel itself. If you've heard things like write a process for your business, I wrote a sequence of how to develop your processes in the book, like step-by-step sequence, how to write your business processes. That book, I'm very proud that I came around writing this business book, because I've always thought, how would I write a business book? What is the limit of the content that will be in the book? But you see this one, I got it 10 chapters dedicated to you. And in the dedication I said, I dedicate it to you. Stop trying to succeed. Just grow. I love that. Thank you guys for watching Diary of a Coach today. I need to set out on my trip now. I can't wait to be in Bauchi. If you're in Bauchi town, I'm coming home. You know, Bauchi was where I finished my primary 4, 5, and 6. Bauchi was where I started my secondary school before I went to Jos to finish my secondary school. And then I returned to Bauchi for my university education. So Bauchi is home for me, because it forms the later part of my young childhood. So my later fantasies. In fact, I remember my childhood as Bauchi than Zaria, where I was born, because it seems at that age I was able to retain more memories than my earlier years. So if you're in Bauchi town, please tell me you are, so I can tell you where to meet me tomorrow. I love you guys, and I wish you a beautiful weekend. Enjoy yourself. Don't forget, this is the week of surplus. Don't forget. So think surplus, feel surplus, project surplus, say surplus, imagine surplus, abound in surplus, believe surplus, receive surplus, give surplus, be surplus. And don't forget to enjoy it. And in the spirit of surplus, yesterday, I want you to take a look at this. Yesterday, I received a surplus gift from Kaduna, all the way from Kaduna. The name of the company is Missy Company Premium Design. He sent me a very costly native. I cannot remember this person. I wish I did. Please, if you by any means know Onimisi Aliyu, in Kaduna, I want you to say thank you to Onimisi Aliyu for me. He has my measurement. I wish I remember how he got it. My memory does not recall any incidents. He has my measurement. He sent me a very costly native yesterday. My staff picked it up. It was a surprise. She was called out of the blues. She went to pick it up from the park. I tried it on. It was fitting. The material is costly. The color is on point. The design, sweet. Did I will wear it? I will pose very well. So I want to say thank you. Thank you, Missy Company Premium Design in Kaduna. Thank you so much for this gift, this surplus that came from you. By the grace of God and by the cycle of life, your business will be in surplus, customers will be in surplus, performance of your staff will be in surplus, income and revenue will be in surplus. You would suffer less crisis, less complications, less frustrations, zero losses, or very, very, very minimal losses. Plenty of margin, plenty of profit, and your business will grow from strength to strength. I want to thank you, Onimisi Aliyu. I don't remember you, but I pray that God will bless you. I would always appreciate you, and I want to say thank you for thinking of my brand and sending me a surplus gift. God bless you, Onimisi Aliyu, and your company, Missy Company Premium Design in Kaduna. Thank you. This is Diary of a Coach. And this was episode 277. Thank you so much. The next diary will be live from Bauchi Town. See you guys and have a beautiful Friday. God